and they're off and racing. And Darwin bounces out of the stalls. Toronado's rider is right on the premises early on. In third place races the grey Outstrip, and Kingman is under restraint at the back of the field. So out in front, Darwin just setting a steady pace. Toronado positioned on the outside. Kingman tracks his main rival, Pink Cap, and on the inside is Outstrip. So a very steady first furlong or so, set by Darwin and Joseph O'Brien. Toronado on the outside, and Kingman, who came off a similarly steady pace at Ascot, held up on the outside of Outstrip as they prepare now to make the turn into the straight via the bottom bend. And out in front, Darwin. Toronado in second place. In third, Outstrip, and Kingman held up at the rear of the field. So Darwin and Toronado. Toronado's rider deciding when to press the leader with a bit more vengeance. Not yet, it would appear. Third for Outstrip, and Kingman still held on to at the back of the pack. Darwin had the run of the race out in front during the first half of it. Toronado in second place, poised on the girths of the leader, then Outstrip. Kingman is tracking Toronado's every move here as they make their way with 2.5 furlongs to go. Darwin, Toronado still travelling powerfully. Kingman is still his shadow. Now the moment, Toronado lower in the saddle, goes past Darwin. Kingman is on the leader's girths, still just trying to keep his powder dry. Toronado quickened up well. Kingman a bit disorganised when first asked to quicken, then Darwin, Toronado. Kingman taking a long time to get balance, now begins to surge. Kingman carrying at Toronado, and Kingman will run him down. He took longer to get organised, but he's won the Sussex Stakes.
Gates fly, they're racing in the Dubai World Cup, and Gold Dream slow to move, and Arrogant is last. At the end of the first 100 metres, Arrogate last as they charge down to the judge the first time. Long River has swept to the lead. Gun Runner is second past the judge, Neolithic third. Multihidge from the wide gate will slot in on the fence. He's fourth on the turn out of the straight. A length and a half for Wardee on the inside of Special Fighter. 2 lengths away, Apollo Kentucky. Furia Cressada deep move up in the middle. A length to Gold Dream, a length to Opportunity. 1.5 to Arrogate. 2 lengths to Keen Ice, and Lani is 3 lengths away at the tail of the field. Long River takes them down the back of the track. 1,200 metres left to run. The first quarter in 24.8, and Long River showed the way. Led by a half length. Gun Runner second. Neolithic 3/4 of a length away third, and he's 3 wide. Multihidge is fourth. He's away from the fence. He's a length and a half off the pace. Gold Dream is deep. Awardee goes up on the rail, then Special Fighter. Opportunity and move up. Apollo Kentucky. Arrogate's out wide now. He's being asked to improve, but he's still 8 lengths off the lead. Further back, Furia Cressada, Keen Ice, and Lani is a long last. Gunrunner has gone to the front. Like 550 metres left to run, and Gunrunner showed the way. Neolithic's a half length away second. 1.5 lengths to Multihidge, and here comes the big A. Arrogate on the outside. Gun Runner in front of Neolithic, but Arrogate swoops up on the outside. America's King Croesus of horse racing went to the front. 200 metres left to go. Arrogate has drawn away from Gun Runner. A is for Arrogate. A is for Absolute Superstar. A is for Anointing. Have we seen the anointing of the man of war of the 21st century, Arrogate?
They're off. A race away, they get away to a fairly even line. Sea of Class just drops in towards the back of the field. Saluan, who Can Pace said is one of the back markers as they begin, and Nelson in the pink colours to clincher. Blue and red jacket against the running rail, and one of the greys, Capri, is up there. Paris Coy just restrained in behind those. In Naval, the pink cap has gone through into 5th position. Defoe, Andrea Zeni is the one keeps wide from the others. Dark blue jacket, a hunting horn, is just ahead of Study of Man. Tiberian against the running rail, a blue jacket and pink sleeves, followed through then by Talismanic, who's around the outside of Cloth of Stars. Saluan maroon and white against the running rail. Volkgeister red jacket, spot him about 6 or 7 from the right towards the back of the field with Way to Paris. Nerf Bosque is next. Kew Gardens way back in the field, accompanied with Louis Dore. Then Sea of Class, Yellow Jacket, one from the right of picture. She is in company with Magical right at the back of the field. They head to the top of the hill in the arc then, and it's Nelson, the pink jacket, who's leading. One of his stablemates, Capri, is behind in second place. In yellow, Defoe sits 3 off the running rail in third, just shading in Naval. She holds fourth just about at this stage. Clincher is against the running rail with the yellow bridle next to her. Dark blue jacket of Huntinghorn, 3 from the running rail. Padaskoy in blue and black is just in behind Tiberian. Then comes Study of Man. Talismanic is around the outside of runners with his big white face. Cloth of Stars is in company with him, and then comes Saluan as they head down to the full straight now, and it's Nelson out in front. Voltgeist is still about 5 or 6 from the back of the field in the red. Sea of Class, she is just about last of all. Magical on the extreme right is with her at the rear of the field. Enable, Poise, she's in third as they come to the home turn, and it is Nelson in front to Capri, a length and a half in second place. There's almost 2 lengths to Enable in third. Clincher runs a big race against the running rail. Tiberian, Huntinghorn and Defoe behind these from Cloth of Stars. Padaskoy is next, and then trying to make progress is Sea of Class. As Enable now comes to chase Capri, who's got the lead. They go past Nelson. Cloth of Stars is there. Study of Man down the centre. Sea of Class in the yellow towards the right is out into the clear. This is the last furlong. Enable is in front, chasing a home Capri. Here's Sea of Class in the yellow down the outside. She's flying at Enable and Frankie Dettori, who have the lead. They come towards the line. Enable, she's done it just.
Bolden going on from Vouchsafe, then comes Diastan, then Shadari on the rails, then comes Sharastani, supreme leader. Behind them, Petoskey, Dancing Brave is next, and ninth and last is the filly Triptych as Bolden sets a blazing gallop from his stable companion Vouchsafe. There's quite a long gap then to Diastan, with Diastan on the outside of Diastan, Shadari. Then comes Sharastani very close to them. Behind them, Supreme Leader. Behind Supreme Leader's Petoskey. Then Dancing Brave, not letting Sharastani out of his sights. And Triptych finding this much too fast at the moment as they pass the mile already. And Bolden and Vouchsafe a good 10 lengths clear of Diastan. Then comes Shadari on the inside of Sharastani. Then Supreme Leader. Then Petoskey. Then Dancing Brave. And finally Triptych. The leaders have passed the 7, are racing towards the 6, and it's still Bolden and Vouchsafe. Then back in 10 lengths behind them comes Diastan. Behind Diastan is Shadari, then Sharastani on the outside, Supreme Leader and Petoskey. And going very well in behind Petoskey is Dancing Brave, and Triptych is the back marker, and it's still Bolden as they race past the 5 furlong marker from Vouchsafe. Then comes Diastan, then Sharastani has moved into 4th just ahead of Shadari, and then Supreme Leader, and making ground all the time on the inside, Pat Eddery on Dancing Brave. One from last is Petoskey, last is Triptych, but they're beginning to bunch now as Diastan takes it up from Sharastani. It's Diastan from Sharastani, then comes Shadari, the Aga Khan trio. Then making ground on the inside is Dancing Brave with Petoskey as they swing for home now. It's Diastan being pressed by Sharastani. Coming down to the 2 furlong pole, Diastan from Sharastani, and here comes Dancing Brave unleashing a run towards the stand side. Sharastani is under pressure. Shadari has moved into the lead over on the far side, and Dancing Brave is coming there with a double handful. And it's Pat Eddery on Dancing Brave from Shadari. Triptych is moving into 3rd as they race to the line. Dancing Brave avenges his Epsom defeat. Dancing Brave being challenged again by Shadari, but holding him well. Dancing Brave the winner, Shadari 2nd, Triptych 3rd, Sharastani 4.
They're off. And a pretty good start too. Premier Loco on the near side began well, going fast in the early stages too, as Worth That right over on the far side with the noseman. He's looking around there, Ian Mongan on Bullet Train. He's looking to see where the others are. He's the pacemaker for Frankel, and Frankel right in his slipstream there in the pink cap in about 4th position. Going into 2nd in the early stages is Joseph O'Brien on Acceleration. So on settling down, and it's Bullet Train who shows the way from Helmet and Acceleration, and a half length away Frankel. Frankel, who's smothered up in the centre. 3 parts away then Worthad. Further back in the field then the black cap of Side Glance. They're followed next by Premier Loco and Red Jazz, and right out the back is Windsor Palace, in company there with Strong Suit, who's second last, and Indomito is last, as they race up towards halfway in the Queen Anne. And it's Bullet Train taking them along at a good gallop. From in second, Helmet on the near side. Over on the far side in third then the Purple Jacket of Joseph O'Brien on Acceleration. Then in the centre is Frankel, and now Quealy is giving him a bit more rein as he moves up now with 3 furlongs left to travel. He says go on Frankel. Frankel races now to a narrow lead. Acceleration trying to go with him, the old rival. They've got 2 furlongs left to go in the Queen Anne, and now he starts to shake the reins at Frankel. He gets an immediate response. The champion starts to draw away. He's gone 3 lengths in front. Acceleration can find no more, and this is a procession. It's now Frankel who's drawing away. What a performance. The superb, the spectacular Frankel. 11 out of 11, and in a zone of his own. It's Frankel who wins it by 8 lengths.